Hello.
Hello, Matt.
How are you, Dave?
Doing great.
Good. Did you have a specific question?
No, I did not. I just wanted to get into the habit of joining these. I found the YouTube, so I'm caught up with the previous ones.
Okay, I will jump right in. Welcome to Ask Matt a Question, episode number 20. And the question for today is how can I reduce my taxes in retirement? And this is a very broad topic, and there's specific things that you can do depending on your financial situation. So this is not going to be cut and paste or cookie cutter for everybody, but here's just some ideas that might make sense for you. So number one is Roth conversions. So in years when you have lower income or you want to reduce your future RMDs, you can start doing Roth conversions to make that money tax-free in the future. There are some considerations on when and how you want to do that. So certainly if you have any questions about it, we should have a conversation. Number two is tax efficient withdrawal sequencing. So if you have a Roth, if you have a traditional IRA, and you have a taxable account like a trust or an individual or a joint account, all three of those get taxed in very different ways. So being able to manage the sequence for which you withdraw that money and from which accounts to manage your overall tax efficiency is really important. Again, it's very specific to each individual, so I'm not going to go into any details there other than it's just something important to look at. Again, managing capital gains. We've talked about this many times. So for example, doing tax loss harvesting at the end of the year. If you have some positions that are down, if you sell them for 31 days or sell them and purchase something else in their place, you can take the tax loss and manage your tax situation in that way. So again, typically we look at that opportunity in the last quarter of the year, and oftentimes I will bring those opportunities to you individually. If you are charitably inclined, doing qualified charitable distributions, those are distributions from your IRAs. So for example, if you're at the age where you're taking RMDs, you can actually donate the full amount of your RMD to charities and not have to pay taxes. So where if you took the money, you'd pay tax on the amount you took out. In this way, the charity gets the full amount of the donation of the RMD. Paying attention to your income in any given year as far as how it will affect your Medicare. So if your income goes up, the amount you pay for Medicare goes up as well. So being able to manage those healthcare premiums is important, and knowing what those parameters are and where you might have to start paying more and where it might make sense to do that versus not. And of course, these ideas are just some of the many examples. You can always give me a call, schedule a time, and we can see if any or all of these make sense for your situation. So thank you, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, Matt.
Of course. Did that bring up any questions?
Yeah, actually, if you have a minute, let's see, the what you were just talking about, contributing to charitable organizations
Yes.
instead of paying taxes, you can do that tax deferred. Is that something new?
Uh, it's maybe, I believe it's about 5 years old at this point.
Okay, because this
But
I don't think I've
but
ever heard of that.
yeah, it's relatively new. But it's
Okay.
one of those things that it was in the tax code but hadn't been proven out yet.
Hmm.
And so now it's been proven out and we can start to recommend things like that.
Is there a limit then on the donation?
No,
Wow.
nope.
That's all I had.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you joining us.
Okay. Have a good weekend.
You too.
Bye,
Bye.
Tracy.